April 27th, 2011 is a day that many in Cullman will never forget. 15 years later, the memories remain vivid, not just of the destruction, but of the resilience, faith, and the community that came together when it mattered the most.
15 years later, the scars left behind by the April 27 tornadoes have faded, but the stories happened. For those who lived through it, it's not just about what was lost, but about how the community came together to rebuild, support one another, and move forward stronger than before.
Former Cullman Mayor Max Townsend was inside City Hall as the storm approached. Moments later, the power went out.
That it was coming straight towards City Hall, and we got in the vault, and the lights went out, and when it came back on, I went outside, and I thought, that was south of us. Oh, my goodness, it looks like it may have hit churches down there. Well, it did hit a lot of churches. It came right through downtown Cullman. It was devastating.
In the hours that followed, leadership and preparation became critical.
And I remember vividly saying that what you need to do is you need to establish committees and put someone in charge, because as a mayor, you've never been police chief. So I put the police chief and the fire chief in charge of this for safety, and then the street department, sanitation department for cleanup. I had never seen coming together like we saw after this devastation. I mean, there was grills going everywhere. You could hear generators running everywhere at night. Every church, the schools.
Even those who came to help noticed something different about Cullman.
We've been on natural disasters, but we've never been treated this kindly in a community like Cullman.
For many, survival came down to seconds. Haley Knight was in Eastside Church with her family and father, who was pastor at the time when the tornado hit.
Just sounded pretty typically what people say. It sounded like a train. And, it's over in a matter of like 7 seconds. And then you can look up and you can see the sky because the roof was gone. And, debris at your feet.
Despite the destruction, everyone inside survived.
And we were really in the safest place that we could. I think going through something like that makes you realize how much we lack control over our own lives and how dependent we are on God.
Downtown businesses were also hit hard. Jeff Young rode out the storm inside his store, Mary Carter.
What looked like a funnel cloud probably over by the interstate coming this way. So we took preparations, and really almost too late.
The damage was severe, but even in the chaos, people showed up.
Several of the business owners were walking around the block, just taking it all in, and they stopped by to check and see how we were. Really eye-opening to know that we are, as Cullmanites, we are in it together.
Support didn't just come from Cullman, it came from across the state. Emily Trahan helped bring supplies from the Gulf Coast.
Shock, and I was disoriented. A place that I had spent formative years, especially in that area, that side of town. I had a really hard time getting my bearings because I was looking for big trees that weren't there. I was looking for buildings that had been demolished.
But what stood out the most wasn't the damage. It was the response.
If there's anything they can do to help somebody, they can. And they will. They don't have to be told to do it. We're here to help until the job is done.
15 years later, lessons remain. Be prepared and work together. Hard times will come, but we have each other. And that's what the community does. It shows up for each other. April 27th, 2011 will always be a part of Cullman's story, not just for the devastation it caused, but for the strength, faith, and unity that followed. This has been Annabelle Howes with Cullman Today.